Yeah.
Everyone, I would like to present my topic, investigation of properties of solid polymer electrolyte for all solid state lithium-ion battery. And the contents are four parts. First part is introduction, the second part is experimental, the third part is expected results, and the last part is conclusion and final goal. Let's move to the first part, introduction. Nowadays, lithium-ion battery has many applications such as telecommunication, PV generation, power tools, wind generator, and so on. And this is the principle of the lithium-ion battery. In lithium-ion battery, there are three important parts. The first part is positive electrodes such as lithium cobalt oxide, lithium nickel oxide, and so on. And the second part is negative electrodes such as carbon graphite, silicon nanocrystal, and so on. And the third part is electrolytes between positive electrode and negative electrode. During charging, the lithium ion move from positive electrode to negative electrode, and during discharging, the process is reversed. And this one is a chemical reaction during charging in lithium-ion battery. In this case, I choose positive electrodes in lithium cobalt oxide, and negative electrode I choose carbon graphite. During charging, the cobalt is oxidized from cobalt 3 plus to cobalt 4 plus and produce the lithium ion and electron. Lithium ion will be moved to negative electrode through electrolyte, and electron will be moved to negative through load. And in the negative electrode, lithium cation will be reduced to the lithium zero as this reaction. And this is the overall reaction during charging in lithium-ion battery. And the reverse process occurs when the battery is being discharged. And this is, as I mentioned before, between cathode and anode in lithium-ion battery is electrolyte. And there are three kinds of electrolyte in lithium-ion battery. The first one is liquid electrolyte, second one is gel polymer electrolyte, and third one is solid polymer electrolyte. Let's look at the solid polymer electrolyte case. Solid polymer electrolyte can be defined as lithium source resolved in polymer chain, and it has some advantages and disadvantages. Its disadvantage is it has low ionic conductivity and low ionic conductivity and low temperature compared to the liquid electrolyte and gel polymer electrolyte. However, it has some advantages such as high stability and high temperature and high safety. And because of this advantage, so nowadays many researchers focus on solid polymer electrolyte. Normally, a polymer electrolyte based on alkali metal source polyethylene oxide PL, and it has some advantages and disadvantages. Its advantages such as high ionic conductivity at high temperature, high thermal and electrochemical stability, good safety, and excellent interface stability. However, PL-based SPEs have some problems such as low ionic conductivity at ambient temperature and poor mechanical properties. So the goals are suppressing crystallization, increasing the ionic conductivity, and strengthening the mechanical properties of PL-based SPEs. And let's move to the second part, experimental. This is a process for preparation of solid polymer electrolyte. Firstly, I mix the gauze linker bisphenol A with the plasticizer PCDME together, and also put the lithium source into the mixture with the ratio of gauze linker and plasticizer is 3:7, and the ratio of EO and lithium cation is 15. And then I also put the initiator. The amount of initiator is 2% of gauze linker. And then gauze link reaction is at 80 degrees for 30 minutes. And this is the solid polymer electrolyte structure after gauze linking reaction. And this one is the process for fabrication of battery. This is the structure of the coil cell battery, including cap, weight spring, steering plate, cathode. In this case, I choose the lithium ion phosphate. And next one is separator and electrolyte. And anode in this case is lithium metal. And finally is cam. After all the coil cell parts were put together, the coil cell was pressed by pressing machine. And then after waiting 1 hour, the cross linking reaction is at 80 degrees for 30 minutes. And this one is expected to be.
Continue, just I indicate.
This one is expected result. Firstly, I measured the ionic conductivity of the solid polymer electrolyte with a range of temperature from -10 to 100 degrees. And the ionic conductivity of solid polymer electrolyte is about 7.6 times 10 power -4, which value is very high ionic conductivity at ambient temperature. And second one, I measure electrochemical stability window of solid polymer electrolyte. I measure cyclic voltage using a stainless steel solid polymer electrolyte lithium foil coil cell at room temperature 30 degrees. And with the range of voltage from -0.5 voltage to 6 voltage at a span rate 5 millivolts per second. And in this case, solid polymer electrolyte has electrochemical stability window up to 5.66 voltage. This value is very high for improvements the performance of lithium-ion battery at high potential. And with the high ionic conductivity of solid polymer electrolyte and with a high electrochemical stability window of solid polymer electrolyte, I continue testing the cyclability of battery using the lithium-ion phosphate with solid polymer electrolyte and lithium foil coil cell at the range of the voltage from 2.5 voltage to 4 voltage, and with a constant charge current density 0.5 C at 30 degrees. And this one is charge profile, and this one is cyclability of battery. As you can see here, the coulombic efficiency of the battery will remain a nearly constant value of 100% after 100 cycles. And after 100 cycles, the cell with solid polymer electrolyte will deliver superior stability of 96%, and the capacity retention after 100 cycles is about 128 milliampere per gram. And conclusion, a new class of solid polymer electrolyte was proposed with high ionic conductivity and wide voltage window at ambient temperature. Lithium-ion battery cell exhibited excellent electrochemical performance, and the final goal, the solid polymer electrolyte will be applied to make the flexible lithium-ion battery. And this is a flexible lithium-ion battery. It means that we can bend and without losing the performance. Thank you very much.
Okay, it's almost 9 minutes.